Hey everybody, welcome to Armchair Traveler. Today I'm doing a little video. It's kind of an instructional video to give you a little bit of background on the app Periscope. It's a relatively new app. If you don't know what it is, go check it out on the web. Basically, it's Twitter, except now instead of 140 characters, you get a live video feed. Your video feed's only good for 24 hours and it disappears forever, but it's still cool because you can do a lot of things with Periscope. And I'm going to be doing a couple of more videos regarding Periscope just to give you an idea of some of the things you can do. But this video here is kind of the nuts and bolts of something that I just discovered, and that is that GoPro has worked with Periscope, or the folks at Twitter who owns Periscope, and they have figured out a way where you can now get your GoPro camera to work on Periscope. Now, I thought that was kind of cool. And the way it works is you have a GoPro Hero 4, which they can create, those little cameras can create their own Wi-Fi network. And basically what you do is you pair up your cell phone or your iPad or whatever with the GoPro Hero. And then when you go into Periscope and bring Periscope up to do your live presentation, it all integrates seamlessly, and you can switch back and forth between cameras. Now, I thought this was kind of cool because now you can get different views. You may have your cell phone maybe just in your pocket, and maybe you shoot the whole thing with your GoPro, because you know your GoPro is probably going to shoot better quality pictures unless you have maybe the latest cell phone. But still, carrying a cell phone is kind of a pain. So if like you're a skier or something, or a motorcycle rider or whatever, and you want to do, I don't know, a vlog live, I suppose you could, you're going to mount that camera on your helmet, turn your cell phone on, turn Periscope on, and you're rocking and rolling. You're doing a live vlog on your motorcycle, which I think is kind of cool. Now, unfortunately, there's a problem with this. I would like to do multiple GoPros. We can't do that right now. One GoPro, one cell phone. Now, the cell phone you do have while you're doing Periscope, just like a regular Periscope, you have the opportunity to use both the front-facing camera and the rear-facing camera. The rear-facing camera, of course, is a better quality camera typically. However, at least you get that flexibility. So you kind of get three cameras, one at a time. Now, one other thing I've learned is from an audio standpoint, of course, the GoPros need remote microphones. If they don't, you kind of have a problem with really good clear audio. So I've tried it different ways. What I have found is when you're recording with the cell phone is recording audio. When you're recording with your Hero 4, the Hero 4 is recording audio, and they switch back and forth as you switch them back and forth between cameras, which is another cool thing you can do. While you're shooting your video, you can simply come over here and push a button, and then all of a sudden now you're on, you're recording from your cell phone, and you say, okay, I'm done with that, I want to go back to my camera. You can click the button and you come back, and now you're on your camera again. So that's kind of cool. So, you know, I really think this is cool technology, but it's got a little ways to go yet. I'd like to see them somehow find a way where we can have one generic Wi-Fi network somehow that the GoPros can be on, your cell phone can be on, Periscope could then join that, and maybe you can have multiple cameras. I don't know, maybe I'm asking too much, but I'll bet you money that it'll be in the future. So that's all I've got right now. I'll tell you a little bit more about Periscope in another video, because I think, especially with now being able to use GoPro cameras, there's going to be huge capabilities with this program that just wasn't available when we just had the cell phone. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Armchair Traveler.